You're in the mix with Battle and the Gang on American Lunchbox Podcast.
With conspiracy theories is that you need a boogeyman. You need somebody that you don't trust, and the government is a great source for that. Whether it's the government or NASA or something like that.
Tim, you're talking to a black man. Stop it.
Of course.
What the hell are you talking about? You're not talking to your white counterpart, Tim. You talking about trusting the government. I'm still waiting on some reparations. Get the fuck out of here.
So the government is a ginormous source for that, and that's what kind of fuels conspiracy theories, is because there is a mistrust. I mean, like, look at the Kennedy assassination, where they did say, okay, we're going to sit there and take all this evidence and we're going to lock it away for upteen generations and not tell you about it. And that's why governments and organizations do need to come up front and say, you know, this is what it is, and be upfront with their findings. The problem is that when the governments come out and say, we don't know what the answer is, then for that lack of knowledge and that lack of certainty, because people want certainty, for that lack of it, governments will come out, or people will come out and come up with their own theories. People will come out and say, well, what do you mean you don't know? I want to know. I want to know who shot Kennedy. I want to know that we really went to the moon. I really want to know, what happened with 9/11. So I don't believe your official accounts. So they will come up and they will make stuff up, and they will come up with alternate theories to support whatever bias that they've got going on. And that's how conspiracy theories at least start anyway. And especially the more complex, the more powerful the event, the more conspiracy theories seem to thrive. So like events like 9/11, there was a bunch of conspiracy theories saying that, oh, there's no way that a jet plane could generate that kind of heat and melt steel and take down a building. There's no way that a lone, during the Kennedy assassination, which was a powerful event, there's no way that a lone gunman and the magic bullet theory could have possibly have happened. No, there's just no way for that. But if you take small events, I think one example that I saw was, let's say the attempted assassination of Reagan. It wasn't a huge event. I mean, it made the news and all that, but Reagan survived. They got the guy who did it. There wasn't a whole lot of conspiracy theories about it. It was just a lone nut job who was trying to impress Jodie Foster. That was it. But had he actually been successful at it, then the conspiracy theories probably would have been running rampant, where it's like, oh, it was the Democrats who wanted to take out Reagan, or it was the Contras or something. They were trying to take him out because he was going to do something, Ollie North or whatever was going to try to do something, I mean, who knows? So that's usually from what I've been able to research as far as what happens, how do conspiracy theories start up?
Well, Tim, do you believe?
It makes sense because if I try, if I was going to meet Jodie Foster, I'd try to impress her too.
X-nay on the Jodie Foster, but Hey, Tim, do you believe in conspiracy theories? Do you believe in conspiracy theories? I
mean, I don't know that I believe in any particular theory. I mean, I think we were talking about the Kennedy assassination. I can fully support not supporting the official claim that it was a lone gunman. I can fully support that. But as far as what the alternative is, and whether it was the Cubans or whether it was the mafia or whether it was I haven't seen any proof one way or another to sway me that it was any alternative. But I can totally bite into the fact that the official explanation that it was a lone gunman. I think some of the evidence has been kind of shady. So I'm all for and open to the fact that it could be something different. I think that's the one I can dig into.
What about you, Chris? Do you believe in conspiracy theories?
I believe in being open-minded enough to look at the evidence, but I don't believe in going down, especially at my age now, I don't believe that it is cute to jump down rabbit holes so far that you are now spending your time doing that when you could be doing other things that are potentially more healthy for your mind. But I would say if there was one conspiracy theory I am completely open to and am willing to believe, want to believe, it's that JFK got killed by not the person, by maybe that person, but maybe there was a group. We do know that there are people that are more powerful than the President of the United States, just not in terms of having such a wide platform. So there are powerful interests that if you step on their toes, I don't think it's that absurd to think that you would be punished. And over the course of time, there have been different criminal elements that have made plays towards power in the country. I mean, we just talked about Giuliani. You could call him crazy, but he broke up the mob. But before that, The mob was for real, man. They were serious. And do I believe that they could have got Kennedy, or that someone in our government that had some shady foreign interest could have killed him? Maybe. Like, I'm open to the conversation of conspiracy theories in the Kennedy example.